Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about gangstalking and all the different names for it, like COINTELPRO, Stasi. You've got Eastern Stars. You've got Community Watch, and another name for it is called monsterhood. And people are being brainwashed into believing that they're monsters, and they go around targeting people, innocent people, and they'll molest, hurt you, hit you with frequencies, harm you, brainwash you, use V2K, MK Ultra, all kinds of tactics because of your political views, any political views you have, your religion, your sexuality, and any kind of freedom of individuality as a person, as you can express yourself. And it's all being taken away from you because of those political, religious, sexuality views that you have as a human being, and how you relate to society in the world today. And it's all being turned into a monsterhood. Everywhere you go, it's monster this, monster that, and it's all being turned against you because you're a human being with your own political views and religious and your own like views on how you see the world, and they hate that, and it's very much frowned upon if you don't like turn into a monster like these people. And it's just like part of the elite's agenda to control everybody in the world and turn everyone into slave and into some sort of slave, because once they turn you into a bunch of monsters, you know what I mean, they feel like they can justify what they're going to do to humanity. And one of those things is depopulating the planet and destroying a lot of things in society that we have today, collapsing a lot of systems that we're living with today. And it's all part of the monsterhood agenda, what these elite people are doing in society, on how they're going to control people in society and turn them into slaves. And monsterhood is a part of their agendas on how to control people in general. Doesn't matter what you call it, it's basically slavery at its best. And they're being handled by a handler. They've got all these other people controlling them constantly in their lives, and it's because of your religious views, it's because of your political views, your sexuality, any kind of individualism as a human being expressing yourself. They want to take that all away from you and dehumanize people. Their agenda is to dehumanize people and turn them into monsters to create the ultimate slave on which is a human being. And because we're the most intelligent species on the planet, and they think it's right to control humanity this way through mind control, MK Ultra tactics, to turn people into monsters and create these alternate egos about people that to end up being they become very hateful, become very negative, and they don't show empathy towards anything, and they're very self-serving and selfish, and it's all part of their agenda, the elite's agenda, to put people into slavery basically and sell everybody out. And believe me, they don't give a fuck about people. You know what I mean? Even though they turn people into monsters and they give people all these promises of, you're going to have this and you're going to have that. And they give you all these weapons to like torture people and things like that. But it's only going to lead down a road where people are going to spend an eternity in hell, and be turned into a slave. And that's pretty much their agenda. And they're trying to take away all the freedoms of people through monsterhood and turn everybody into a monster, and psychologically use those tactics to just call people out for what they are. And they're trying to turn people into monsters, and and hang that over people's heads, till the day they die, and just abuse them constantly and that, and do what they see fit. Oh, because you're just a monster, you know what I mean? And like, we can do whatever we want with you. basically. You know, we control this, we control that, we control the world. And, you do as we say, or like we'll just get rid of you and replace you with someone else. And that's how they operate in these programs. And you've got Stasi, you've got COINTELPRO, you've got all these organisations. And they're all gang stalking everybody because of their religious, political views, any kind of sexuality, any kind of freedom to express individualism and freedom as an individual in the world. And we're like a lot of TIs. We're just trying to stand up for humanity and just trying to get the message across and trying to express our views and how we're human beings being attacked in the world by these people. And everybody's being turned into this monster that you see everywhere you go today when you're being gang stalked. And you'll see all these people coming out with their phones acting weird and things like that. They're all acting strange around you and things. That's because they're being turned into monsters. And they've dehumanized pretty much everybody on the planet. And, they're just doing all these things to basically turn humanity into slaves. And so, with that being said, it's monsterhood is controlling the world today. And the government monsterhood, the police monsterhood, your family, your friends, everybody's being controlled by monsterhood. And with that being said, take care.